Coming up on the show, we're back, baby. Season 2 of Buckin Around kicks off with a bang as we drop some hotly anticipated World Championship details. All that and more starts right now. We're Buckin Around, live on Twitch.
Season 2 of Buckin Around, your one-stop shop for everything buck hunters need to know.
Sorry, I learned that from Jared.
Making it hard to start. Guys, I'm Calvin Fletcher, joined on the desk as always by Mike Colesworthy.
Hey, how you doing? How's your grandma?
It's always you and the grandmas.
I'm kidding.
Every time.
Guys, I'm kidding. I don't want to start any internet rumors.
We've got Jess Petro, our social media manager and PR guru. Jess, how's it going?
I got a bag of pistachios, guys.
Ooh,
and
that's the snack
I'm sitting here eating pistachios thinking, what the heck do you guys expect from season 2 when we had like 10 viewers last season?
11 viewers.
I mean, I was thinking more like 12, but
That's right.
we can go,
go for 12. I like a goal of 12. Anyway, we've got Jess and we've got David. David in the production line. How's it going, buddy?
Doing pretty good. How you doing over there?
I don't know how I feel about that.
Every time, I just feel more and more violated when David
I have
pops out
already
somehow.
made a mess. Well,
That's how the internet bar goes.
Yeah.
Guys, we're incredibly excited for you to be here. We're excited to be here. We've been waiting for this moment for a little while now.
Yep.
And this episode is gonna be freaking awesome.
So good, so good. Stay tuned, gang. Sorry about that. So, let's talk a little bit about what's new in Season 2. That rhymes.
It's been rhyming all day.
Yeah,
all day.
I'm on a real rhyme kick right now. It's the hottest new thing. So as you may have already noticed, I'm sure those of you that joined us last season have already noticed, we have a new overlay. New digs, fresh coat of paint. Callum, you want to take an opportunity here to tell us what's going on in the overlay?
Absolutely. So you guys can see over here, we've got the banter and, of course, the shout-outs. Now, with the shout-outs, anything that you guys do, subscribe, follow the channel, whatever it may be, of course, will show up down there. The banter is, of course, as you're probably already picking up, is the chat, so we can see it in real time and be able to interact a little bit more with you guys, because that's the name of the game.
That's right.
And my favorite feature is the new Pappy thingy-magizmo.
Hey!
So again, anyone who interacts with the channel will have a little shout out in the stream right there in big letters.
Yeah, it's very cool. The bottom line here is that we just want to interact more with you guys. The whole show is going to be more interactive.
Okay, White Tornado, I know I need a haircut, man. I'm working on it.
We're all in
We're off
agreement
to a
on that.
good start. You
Come
guys
on.
are doing a great job.
I swear we've got like an America hat back here I can throw on. But outside of that, guys, we've got new and improved streamlined leaderboards.
That's right. Now, we don't have leaderboards in this particular episode because the World Championship qualifier has not yet started, very soon. But when we do get to those, you'll notice a little less time spent on it.
That's right.
We want to get back to the fun.
That's right. And back to the fun means getting back to the roots of player integration. So we're going to be showing a lot more player-made content, from live streams to YouTube to really whatever.
That's right. Yeah, in the past few months, we've seen an explosion of what we're calling player-made content. We've got Sarah Erlinson, who I know is in the chat today. She has her own Twitch channel. I know that RJ has recently started a series of instructional YouTube videos on Big Buck HD. And of course, Max Destruction 9, Max Van Humison. These are all people that we look forward to featuring in the near future, and we'll have more on that in a minute.
That's right. We want to share the spotlight with the community, because at the end of the day, we can come up with these fancy shows and whatnot, but we're not that great at Big Buck Hunter.
Yeah, that's the bottom line, right?
Really what it is, right?
It's a player show, and we're too busy making the game. So here's the thing. Our first player-hosted stream is actually going to be next Thursday. Our very own Sarah Erlinson, I shouldn't say our very own, she's her very own, is going to be taking over the stream while Callum and I are out and about. More details on that a little later. So there you have it.
Right, and while we're on the topic of player integration and showing off the spotlight, Jess, why don't you take it away with the buck shot of the week?
Oh yeah, I've got a good one here. This is Genevieve, and she's just doing the classic double fisting with big buck hunter technique. I mean, I don't know how many people have done this. Probably every single buck hunter has done this at least 600 times, where you're trying to play with a drink in hand, and she's just got it down.
Yeah, absolutely. Good form. Good form. Is
Bravo.
what I'd say. Yes.
Bravo.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So, before we dive into the exciting news about this year, we have to talk a little bit about last year.
It was bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
Absolutely bonkers. I think it's safe to say, Callum, we kept Austin weird.
We definitely did. And to demonstrate how weird we got, David, roll the video of last year's World Championship.
Let's see it.
Rolling.
Welcome to the 9th Annual Big Buck World Championship.
I like that the Big Buck World Championship has headed to a new state, Texas.
I love Austin, Texas.
Tonight, we kick things off with the 6th Annual Ladies Tournament. Here's your host, Dave Snipes.
In Austin, Texas. Who's ready to get weird? Look at that!
The ladies in this competition are nothing to trifle with. They are just phenomenal.
What is the wheel of tomfoolery? Oh! This is the moment you've been waiting for. The championship round. Melinda jumps out to a big lead. Big round by Kylie. Melinda taking it to her. Oh, there it is! Melinda Van Umeson, the 2016 Ladies Champion.
Buck wild, buck crazy, I'm ready to get buck.
Here we are, the Big Buck World Championship! We have a 64-player double elimination tournament. All of the best men and women from around the world. It's amazing to be outside.
The Big Buck World Championship is unforgettable.
Oh, that is so much cooler.
Chris Breen, Trevor Gardner, the best of the best, going head-to-head for $20,000. Trevor is racking up some big points. Trevor is just not letting up.
Here is your champion, Trevor Gardner! Three-time champ, $20,000.
I like Austin. It's a good time.
Woo! That's what I have to say. Woo!
Yeah,
Woo,
it,
woo, woo.
it feels like it was yesterday.
It really does. It always sneaks up on us the next season.
I can't believe we're announcing what we have to announce today.
Close.
Close. Close there. Close. But like, but seriously though, I mean, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's colossal.
Yeah. So big takeaways from last year. We had a staggering $100,000 prize pool.
That's right.
That was new heights for the World Championship, as well as a $20,000 top prize. That's a fifth of the total prize money going to the champion, which is also just bonkers.
It's nuts. I mean, it's seriously a huge addition to anyone. Of course, Trevor Gardner took it home. But before we focus on the World Championship, we got to give a little bit of love to those ladies.
That's right.
We had some new faces in both the events, but I'd like to kind of talk in a few minutes about the top four.
Top four?
Top four of the
Let's
ladies
talk about the
tournament
top four.
was nuts.
It absolutely was nuts. Some major upsets. Sarah Erlandson lost her title once again
Absolutely.
to Melinda Van Hooveson. I know you're out there, Sarah. I'm very sorry.
And while we're on the topic of Sarah Erlandson, in iron sights. I don't know if you guys have watched the Twitch documentary, but of course Twitch came down to the World Championship, filmed this awesome mini documentary about Big Buck Hunter and its awesome community, following the story of Sarah Erlinson to the ladies and the World Championship.
Yep.
And at the end, she did mention kind of retiring out of it and focusing on the World Championship.
Yeah, I asked her about this the other day, and she gave me sort of a non-specific answer. So I don't buy it.
No,
I don't
not
buy
a
it
chance.
at all.
Not at all. There's no
Sarah
way.
Erlinson will be in the ladies' tourney again. Now she's going to just not do it to prove me wrong. But you know what?
I don't see how you can win 4 out of 6 and be like, yeah, I'm going to walk away.
I mean, she's good at it. Like,
Right,
why? It's silly. You're silly, big buck girl. Yeah, so retiring, I don't think so. Let's get back to our upsets. Melissa Romnick had a breakout year.
Huge.
3rd place.
Yeah, and while we're on the topic of breakout years, you can't disregard Kylie Hodgson, who got 2nd.
2nd place,
Which,
yeah.
I mean, that's got to be given to that incredible talent out there, but the training regime that they must go through, I mean, there's no real surprise that she got 2nd.
Yeah.
But still, that's explosive.
It paid off. It paid dividends. So I'm sure the Hodgstons are already getting primed and ready for this season. And then Renee Brooks, an Australian lady, sneaking her way in there.
Came from down under and ended on top. Hey!
All right. 4th place. 4th place for Renee Brooks, which was super cool to see.
No, absolutely. And while we're on the topic of huge veterans and newcomers and old faces and new faces, let's jump into the World Championship. Trevor Gartner.
Dominates again.
Arguably, I mean, I don't even know if it's arguable anymore, the best player in the game.
It seems that way. And you know, we talked briefly to Chris Freem and also to Sarah about what it was like to face off against Trevor. And they have a theory that Trevor is actually, he's so good at the game that he's playing mind games with his opponents, where he's basically shooting areas on the screen where he knows there's not a buck, just to get people like, oh, I guess there's a buck over here, and then just throws them totally off their game.
It's another level.
That's pretty brilliant.
I talked to him about that, and again, just like Sarah, denies it, but I don't believe him.
No.
He's so good that I'm not going to put that past him.
And here's the thing, players like Chris and Sarah, like, they're also incredibly talented, so, like, that's not something that they kind of just, like, don't notice. Like, if someone does that to them, they're going to be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This is what's happening. That's nuts.
I know.
But
speaking of veterans, though, let's talk about big performances from other World Championship veterans. Of course, Chris Freem got 2nd place. That was an intense showdown between him and Trevor.
Oh, it's nuts. And I mean, it's 2 Goliaths of Big Buck. Chris, a former World Championship.
Chris
Trevor's a former World Championship.
Yeah. I mean, he gave him a run for his money in the first couple treks there. I mean,
I thought he had him.
Yeah.
I thought he had him. But
absolutely nuts.
Alas, Arjan Guayano picking up 3rd.
Yes, that was huge. In fact, Jess, I know that he was talking to you after that match and said, it feels like I won. And you know what?
He also told me what he was listening to in his headphones the entire time he was playing. Because I know everyone was probably curious about that.
Do you remember what it was?
Ambient sounds.
Ambient sounds.
Not even an
Zen
actual artist, I know. So that definitely tells you something about how he gets in the zone.
Rain and thunder and lightning coming down, and he's just hunting away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like Swiss
Totally
massage or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just monk chants.
So, 4th place, John the Better Burn, according to Dave Snipes, ekes out the win over his own brother earlier in the tournament and basically kicks him out of the top ranking, if I remember correctly. But John Byrne takes 4th place.
And that's an incredible hunting trio that you've got there. I'm pretty confident that Chris, John, and Mike all hunt together. And at the time, Melissa, I believe, was hunting with them too before she moved out to San Fran. So, I mean, that's an incredibly powerful I don't want to say foursome, but a group of hunters up there.
Yes.
Hunting together, and they all got top placings.
Yeah.
So, and then of course you look at Kylie and Ryan out in New Hampshire. These groups that kind of build around the skilled competitors truly help.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Speaking of experienced players, Brenton Garrity, who is with us just about every year, has his best finish since finishing 4th in 2011. He takes 8th.
Yep.
He really got dangerously close. Like, you could feel the tension. You know, is this going to be Brenton's year? Maybe next year, but that was an awesome performance, and you can't talk about Brenton without talking about his qualifying methods.
No, not at all. He came out here out of nowhere. I mean, I know we were all in the office like, is he going to qualify this year? Is he going to just...
He was gone for the longest time, yeah.
And then out of nowhere, he's in New York, and he's in, and he blitzes through.
Yeah.
And one of the things I'd like to point out is I'm pretty confident he also took out Travis Pastrana, who ended up getting 12th.
12th place for Travis Pastrana, which we haven't really checked our numbers, but we think might be a personal best or a tie with his personal best.
It's either best or tie, one or the other.
That was, I mean, a lot of people, you know, Travis is a superstar. He rolls in, people think, okay, he's a celebrity.
He's just here for the show.
What could he possibly know about Big Buck? And then he shows up and cleans the floor.
He wiped out the rest of the Nitro Circus, got 12th, that's no joke. And of course, just sneaking past Travis Pastrana, you've got Andy Lynn.
Yep, the Big Buck Ninja never gives up. He's been to every single event.
Hopefully he'll be here at 10. I can't imagine he's going to pass it up.
Of course not. Andy, we'll see you there. So just to kind of round things out, we had some huge performances from international hunters this year. We had 3 of them crack the top 20.
That's right. We had Brenton taking 8th, Courtney McLaughlin in 14th, Drew Baldock in 15th, and also don't forget, of course, Renee in the ladies tournament, securing her 4th place finish.
Yeah, awesome stuff. So
it's the moment. Let's do it.
I think we've kept you guys waiting long enough. We got you all caught up on 2016.
I can already see in the chat people are taking guesses.
Yeah? Ooh, okay,
We've got 2 for Chicago.
What could it be? I guess there's only one way to find out. David, roll the thing. Should we should have it like a... What? Mike and Callum here from Buckin Around. We haven't done this in a little while, but we have a very special treat for you this time. We're going to take you guys along on our World Championship scouting trip.
That's right, guys. We are going to be filming this entire thing, bits and pieces. We're going to put together a great little video for you, a little teaser. Unfortunately, we can't tell you right off the bat where we're going, but you guys are going to freaking love this World Championship.
That's right. The 10th anniversary of the World Championship is a very big deal, and we cannot wait to get this thing announced and rolling.
That's right. So enjoy the video, guys. We hope you stay along for the ride, and we'll catch you guys when we land. See you then. Let's get... Wait, is that your boarding pass?
better serve your needs, the following departments can be reached by disconnecting and dialing those departments.
Front desk, how can I help you?
Hey, I just wanted to check out of our room.
What is up, Buck Hunters? Mike and Callum back again, about to hit the town for day one of World Championship venue scouting.
That's right, and of course the question on everyone's mind is, where's Worlds 2017? Well...
Watch these two combine. 3 going on 4. Make it 5. Can he get 6? He does! He shuts out Trevor Gardner! This is incredible. This is the Big Buck HD World Championship.
And boom.
Yes! Yes! It has been the most unbelievably stressful, like, I don't know, 2 months, month, whatever, however long it's been knowing this, and how many times I've seen, like, no, there's no way they could do Vegas. There's no way we're going to pull out Vegas.
The logistics just wouldn't work.
It just don't make sense. It's going to be in Chicago, and I'm just sitting here just, like, holding the contract, like, yes!
Yeah. Listen, you guys asked. You guys begged, you guys trolled us mercilessly on the internet, but it's finally happening.
And we delivered. We gave, that's location, that's city, that's venue, that's date, and we're coming in hot with qualifiers. So, again, just to reiterate, guys, obviously, as you know, the host city, Las Vegas, the venue, Hard Rock Cafe on the Strip. We are on the Strip. 3rd floor balcony, overlooking it. It's beautiful. You guys are going to be so stoked, and it's October 27th and 28th.
Yep. Lots to look forward to. So you guys, you've got all that info. Let's talk about how you're going to get there.
That's right.
Ready?
Let's jump into it, Mike.
Okay. American Qualifier Series. Here we go. Take notes. 5. Count them 5. Stacking animal-themed tourneys. This should actually look pretty familiar to people who competed last year. $5 per play, 2 treks. The new tourney opens on the 1st of each month, starting May 1st, and all tourneys close October 1st at 11:59 local time. That's your time. Leaderboards and prize pools for each tourney, you can check those out at www.bigbuckhd.com/world. We're going to have 59 qualifiers, 24 skill, and 35 wildcard.
That's right, and there are 2 ways to qualify. Your skill-based players. Your top 10 scores will determine your rank in each tournament. Your ranks are added together to determine your overall standing. Of course, the lower, the better.
Yep.
And then you have your wild card, which is your cumulative high score. All scores contribute to overall standings with no limit to the number of plays.
All right, let's turn it over to the ladies. One 5-month tourney that runs from May 1st to October 1st. That's $4 per trek, $4 per play, 1 trek. The tourney closes October 1st at 11:59, you guessed it, local time. Leaderboard and prize pool available at the website. 32 qualifiers, 10 skill, 22 wildcard. And of course, ladies can compete in both the ladies tourney qualifier and the World Championship qualifier.
And 2 more ways to qualify. Your skill-based players are your top 10 final tournament scores will determine your overall standing. Keep in mind, this is just one tournament, so you do not need to compete in multiple.
Yep.
And then your wild card, you have your cumulative high score. All scores contribute to overall standing with no limit to the number of plays. Guys, this should start to look pretty familiar.
Yes, indeed. Now, shall we move on to our neighbors to the north, Canada? One 5-month tourney that's open from May 1st to October 1st, $2 per play, 1 trek. The tourney closes October 1st, again, 11:59 local time. That's 1 qualifier from Canada, and this time we're doing it high score based. Now, due to Canadian laws, the qualified player must pay a $750 entrance fee upon registration.
Right, and with that high score player, the hunter with the highest single tournament score at the end of qualifying period will advance. There's no limit. So this is kind of something you should probably take note of if you're up north. There is no limit to how many or how few times you play. You theoretically could qualify for the World Championship with 1 play.
That's right. Now, is that, you do it so much better.
Wow, you're really good at that. That was really good, David.
Australian Qualifier Series. This, again, should look pretty familiar. 5 stacking animal-themed tourneys, $5 per play, 1 trek. New tourney open on the 1st of each month, starting May 1st. All tourneys close October 1st, 11:59 p.m. local time. Leaderboards and prize pools at the website. 2 qualifiers, 1 skill, 1 wild card, and just like last year, we'll have 2 pre-qualified Australian champs from the Southern Star Amusements Big Buck Bash.
That's right, and the other 2 ways to qualify, your skill-based players. Your top 10 scores determine your rank in each tournament. Your ranks are added together to determine your overall standing. The lower the better. I'm sure you guys have watched the American qualifiers for a while now, so you know how it works. And of course, the wild card cumulative high score. All scores contribute to overall standing with no limit to the number of plays.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So,
woo, baby. Whew. Oh, it's getting hot in here.
That is a lot to keep in mind. Some of you out there might be hoping, wishing that we could just hold your hand and walk you through it again one more time in person.
Well, wash your hands, because we're coming to 5 cities around the country to kick off each qualifier tourney in style.
That's right, with an epic, totally radical party.
That's right, we're going to be hitting up San Francisco May 4th and 5th, New York City, Portland, Minneapolis, and Austin, Texas.
Batten down the hatches.
Oh, dang it, I missed it with you.
We were supposed to do it at the same time.
I'm sorry, man. We talked about this.
Why didn't you do
It's
it
okay.
with me?
We'll get through this. Do you know how? With the qualifier parties. They're going to be nuts.
That's right.
They're going to be so much fun.
It all starts in San Fran, Thursday, May 4th, 7 to 10 p.m. at Cease and Desist.
And we are going to be celebrating Cinco de Mayo, May 5th at Mauna Loa in the Bay Area. So a huge shout out to our operators, Rainbow and Joey the Cat, and I don't want to say even bigger, but an equal shout out to Andrew Moskowitz, our game warden in the Bay Area, for helping set this up. Of course, we are working with all of the other game wardens, so a huge shout out and props to all of them for helping us pick out some pretty stellar venues for this.
Yeah, preemptive shout outs to the ones that aren't announced yet. We will get to those in future episodes, so keep an eye out for further details.
That's right, and if you guys are in the area and interested to come to these parties, they are completely free to attend. We're going to be there, Mike and myself, and our intern, Dan, is going to be joining us. I don't think you guys have met him yet.
Yeah, new guy.
But we're going to be throwing some tournaments. We're going to be drinking a bunch. We're going to be having a lot of fun. We're going to be spreading the word of Big Buck Gospel, and it's going to be a freaking blast.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. So with that, you guys, oh my God, so much information.
I'm winded.
I'm very winded.
My mind is blasted right now.
I'm going to faint.
I mean, we went through Worlds.
I'm fainting.
We went through qualifiers.
I'm currently fainting.
We went through qualifier tour.
I'm still fainting.
I don't know what else we can give you.
I think we just need to conclude.
I think that is just about it. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited for season 2 of Buckin Around. We're gonna have some new games. We're gonna have some old games. We're gonna have a lot of fun with the same cast and crew. I'm Callum. I've got Mike down here.
Bye.
I've got David over there.
Hey, this is me.
And we've got Jess up here.
Pistachios!
Guys, we're the cast and crew of Buckin Around. You guys have a great night.
Take care.
Oh.